Well, I'm out in Oxford, and you know what? I think it's time to go explore. Let's go check out the area and see what else we can go do today. I'm really keen to check out the universities and go see all of the old sites. But today, it's our first day exploring in Oxford, and you're coming on the journey with me. Let's go. Well, this right behind me is the inn I'm living at and the place I'm working at. So I work there 5 days a week, and then on my off days I get to go out and explore. This is a park right next to it if you can have a little check. So it's been a good first few days. I've just been working just let these cars pass. I've just been working the past, I'd say, 4 days out in Oxford, just in that inn, so I haven't really gone out to explore. This is my first day exploring, but it's been great fun just being out around here. It's very, very cold, which has been a completely different experience compared to the 30-degree days I get out in Australia, but it's been a fun journey so far, and so we're about to catch a bus and let's go on it. Okay, so we're just off the bus. Hopefully you can hear me. As you can see, the town is buzzing. There's a lot of people all around, and we're in the middle of Oxford, which is quite old and historic, as you can see. It's a very old area, but it's nice, and so many buildings. We'll go and check out some right now. Well, it looks like this is a museum of natural history, and it's free entry. We'll go in there. Well, this is older than I expected. I have no idea what that is, but it looks weird. Well, this is the Museum of Natural History at the University of Oxford, and surprisingly, it's not too bad. Free entry, so I'm not going to complain, and nice bit of history over here. How cool are they? From the Republic of Congo, it's called malachite. Well, I think I've realised what this big blob of whatever that is. Apparently I think it's E. coli by the image I just showed you right now. By the looks of it, that's what it is. E. coli, the virus, bacteria. But I don't know why you'd put that as a big image. It's a bit weird. Oh, wouldn't you love to eat some of them? That was our Museum of Natural History. Let's go off to our next building. Well, as I'm out walking, we've just turned up at the University of Oxford Parklands. So this is, I guess, Parklands where all of the university students come to relax, and also we've got some fields around here. A lot of them are soccer fields, but judging by the soil which I'm walking on right now, it's weird. The soil's really soft, and I feel like if you wear studs or football boots, you'd really start to tear apart the ground. So it's much different compared to Australia, where it's really hard ground. It's very, very soft here. There's a nice little park, and there's plenty of birds around, and it's good to just get some nice fresh air outside. You know when people ask you, what school did you go to? How cool would it be to say, I went to Dragon School? How awesome is that? I went to Moorebank High School. That doesn't sound too great compared to Dragon School. That's awesome. Well, that's Lady Margaret Hall. Sadly, as you can see, it is private, so we won't be able to go in there today because I don't go to university at Oxford. But it is a very nice area. Let's see what else we can find. Well, they sure have a lot of futsal fields to play soccer. Oh, I mean football out here in England. Jeez, if I say soccer, they'll kill me. You know, there's one difference that I can tell between the UK and Australia, is that the birds are twice the size over here, such as the ducks and the geese, all of that, but the birds are twice the size of the animals back in Australia. It's quite different how you see a normal pigeon or a seagull back in Australia and they're quite small, but then you come over here and they're massive, they're gigantic, and they look like they're going to attack you. I'll show you these birds right here. Now, just here we go. Have a look at these. How beautiful are they? But as you can tell, they are, I'd say, at least twice the size of what you'd normally see in Australia. Which is different. It's quite cool. But it's also scary because it looks like they're going to attack you. It's funny, just as I finished speaking about those ducks and all of the swans and geese being twice the size of animals in Australia, a group of people were walking past me, and I overheard them saying, geez, look at the size of these ducks, they're twice the size of what you see in Australia. And it's amazing how small this world is. So far in Oxford, I reckon I've heard so many Australian accents or just Australian people, and compared to when I originally was coming over here, I thought that no one was going to be Australian, everyone was going to be English, but it's completely different. It's also amazing how even they've noticed straight away that the birds are twice the size of what you see in Australia, and I wasn't wrong, got to admit that. Just wanted to quickly show you these shrubs and then these nice blue flowers. Looks so pretty. I've got to admit, in the UK, their grass and everything is so green, so much greener than what you get in Australia. It's quite a sight you have to see for yourself. If you ever get a chance, make sure you come to the UK. Even if it's for a few days, just come and visit it and you'll realise it is so much greener than what you normally get back home, wherever you're from, I'd say. It's just amazing. This right here is the Bodleian. No idea what it is, but they do a lot of guided tours. By all the exploring I've done so far, a lot of it you got to pay for, so I'm not paying for it, I'm going for the free stuff, so you'll see a lot of images, and whatever I'm getting for free, we'll go check it out. I'm in a church right now, and just by the image right here, there's all these people made of stone, and it's really quite exquisite. All the churches here, they're in so much detail, and it's quite amazing when you come and check all of these out. Just the feeling you get, it sort of takes your breath away, and when you speak, the whole room, the whole house, the whole chamber just echoes. So the church right here is the Church of St Mary in Oxford. Very nice place. It's so weird, so we're out checking out all these buildings and everything is so amazing, except because there are so many of them, they all sort of look the same. So when you first come, you're going, geez, this is awesome. And then now I'm slowly starting to go, hang on, every single building is like this. It's kind of like it's just another normal town. Like if I went to Sydney and just saw these houses which look the same, I'd start to get used to it, which is what I'm starting to get used to now, is every single building. They look amazing, but if you just check them all out, they're all the same. Hey, so we're out at Westgate right now, and Westgate is kind of like an Australian Westfield, so it's a very big shopping centre in Oxford, and they've got plenty of shops, a lot of Australian shops like H&M. You've also got Boost Juice, which is awesome. So we'll go check this shopping centre out, and I'll show you a whole bunch of shops, especially this really cool one, Rolex. Now what I'm walking into right now is Oxford Castle and Prison. Well, I just went to try and get in this castle here. It's Oxford Castle, but they charge you about £12 just to get in, which is $24, and I don't think it's worth it. A lot of the stuff around here you've got to pay for, which is quite a rip-off, I have to admit. Now I'm just in the courtyard of what seems to be a hospital. Imagine being in a hospital in these sort of buildings. But that pretty much wraps up my video for today. I'm off to go get some milk because I need some milk for breakfast, and it's so expensive buying all the food and drinks around here, and everything's so different because I can't get any good meals. They don't even know what a schnitzel and chip is. Schnitzel and chips! How do you not know what it is? They don't know what schnitzel and chips are. Oh my god. And they haven't even heard of chicken salt. They don't even know what a Toyota Hilux is, I reckon. But that wraps up the video for today, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Bye. I just stacked it on the stairs.